Good morning students, welcome to Royal Palace PU College online classes. So in the previous classes we are looking at some of the CET and NEET questions of electrochemistry topic. Now let's continue the same topic here with some more questions. Today's first question is, what weight of copper will be deposited by passing 2 Faraday of electricity through cupric salt? Atomic weight of copper is 63.5. Okay. Weight of the copper will be deposited by passing 2 Faraday's electricity. And they said it is cupric salt. Now you know that cuprous means +1. Cuprous is +1. Cupric means +2. So to deposit Cu+2 ions, how many electrons are needed? To deposit Cu+2 ions, how many electrons are needed? 2 electrons. Okay. That means 2 moles of electrons is required. 2 moles of electrons is required to deposit 1 mole of copper. 1 mole of copper means its atomic weight is 63.5 grams. 2 moles of electrons means the charge present on 2 moles of electrons is 2 Faradays. That means 2 Faradays of current can deposit how much grams of copper? 63.5 grams of copper. So in the question also, they asked what is the weight of copper that will be deposited by passing 2 Faradays of current. So 2 Faradays of charge or current deposits how much amount of copper? 63.5 grams. So the answer is 63.5 grams. Okay. Next question. Specific conductance of 0.1 molar nitric acid is 6.3 into 10 power minus 2 ohm inverse centimeter inverse. The molar conductance of the solution is. First it is given concentration. Concentration is 0.1 molarity. Okay, 0.1 molarity. Specific conductance is K value. What is K? 6.3 into 10 raised to minus 2 it is given. And what they want molar conductance is lambda m. They want lambda m. So what is the formula? Lambda m is equal to, in terms of molarity, okay, K into 1000 divided by molarity. Okay, that means K value is 6.3 into 10 raised to minus 2 divided by molarity is 0.1. That means this is 6.3 into 10 raised to, this is minus 2. 0.1 means 10 raised to minus 1. If it goes numerator, 10 raised to plus 1 means into 10 I can write like this. Okay. So this is 10 and minus 2 means minus 1 again. So that is 6.3 into 10 power minus 1 should be the answer. Okay. 6.3 into 10 power minus 1. Now if you look at this, it is, into 1000 I forgot to write here. K value is 6.3 into 10 power minus 2. Into 1000 is there, that I can write 10 power 3. Into 1000, 10 power 3. That means here this is 10 raised to minus 2, this is 10 raised to 3, and this point 1 10 raised to minus 1. It will go upside 10 raised to plus 1. Okay, that means into 10 again. Now that means this will be 6.3 into 10 raised to, this is 10 power 3, 10 power 1, 10 power 4, 10 power 4 minus 2 means it is 10 power 2. 10 power 2 means the answer must be 6.3 into 100. 6.3 into 100 is how much? 630. 630. So lambda value how much? 630. So the answer is 630 ohm inverse centimeter square mole inverse. So first concentration is given 0.1 mm. K value is 6.3 into 10 power minus 2. Lambda we need to find out. What is the formula? Lambda is equal to K into 1000 by m. What is K? 6.3 into 10 power minus 2. Here 1000 I am writing it 10 power minus 3, 10 power 3 divided by 0.1. 0.1 means 10 power minus 1. It will go upside means 10 power plus 1. Means 10 power 4, 10 power minus 2. 10 power 2. So 6.3 into 100. 6.3 into 100 is 630. Okay, that is the option A. First option. Next question. W grams of copper deposited in a copper voltmeter when an electric current 2 amperes is passed for 2 hours. If 1 ampere of current is passed for 4 hours in same voltmeter, copper deposited will be. So they are saying that weight of the copper deposited is a W. When it is W, when 2 amperes of current is passed for 2 hours. Then what will be the weight of the copper deposited if current passed is 1 ampere for time 4 hours? That is our question. Now, from Faraday's first law, I can write mass of the substance deposited is directly proportional to the charge. Mass is directly proportional to the charge. Or we are also writing like this: mass is equal to Z into IT, where Z is what? Z is constant, that is electrochemical equivalent. And for a given metal, Z is constant. That means here Z constant. Then what I can say? M is directly proportional to current into time. That means I can write M1 by M2 is equal to I1 T1 by I2 T2. Okay? Two conditions we have taken. Let us assume this is first condition. That means it is the weight of the copper. First, this is I1, this is T1. This is weight of the copper W2, I2, T2. Then we can make this comparison. M1 by M2 is equal to I1 T1 by I2 T2. Okay? Now there is no need to convert time into seconds because numerator denominator both will get cancelled, however. So no need of conversion of time into seconds. Hours is okay. Let it be hour only. So what is M1? M1 is weight of the copper in the first case W. W by what is M2? We need to find out M2. This is M2. Okay, this is M1. This is M2. Let us assume. What is I1? I1 is 2. 2 into what is T1? 2 hours divided by I2 into because 4 by 4 1. That means therefore what is M2 should be equal to? M2 should be equal to W. That means if you pass 2 amperes for 2 hours or 1 ampere for 4 hours, the weight of the substance deposited will be same. Okay? So the answer should be W. Option 1. W. Okay? Next. Next question. An ion is reduced to the element which, when it absorbs 6 into 10 power 20 electrons, the number of equivalents of the ion is. Okay. First, let us see 6 into 10 power 20 electrons means how many coulombs or how many faradays. Then you can easily calculate how many equivalents of the substance is deposited. Okay. So first let us see 6 into 10 power 20 electrons means, okay, how many coulombs or faradays. I take which is equal to how many faradays. You know that 1 mole of electrons charge is equal to 1 farad, means 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 moles of electrons is equal to 1 farad. Then this many electrons is equal to how many faradays? Assume this is x, cross multiply. Then x can be given as x is equal to 6 into 10 power 20 divided by, okay, divided by 6.02 into 10 power 23. That means x is equal to, assume this is 6 only roughly, 0.2 you avoid that. So this cancels one time. That means this is 10 power 20. This is 10 power 20, this 10 power 23 goes to numerator 10 power minus 23. 10 power 20 and 10 power minus 23. What will be the resultant answer? 10 power minus 3. 10 power minus 3 faradays is the charge. Okay? Now you know that from Faraday's laws you know that 1 gram equivalent of any substance, okay, of a substance is deposited or liberated by 1 Faraday charge, by passing 1 Faraday charge. Means 1 gram equivalent of any substance is deposited by 1 Faraday. Then how much Faradays we are passing? 10 power minus 3 Faradays. That means 10 power minus 3 Faradays will be equal to how many gram equivalents? Again cross multiply. So 10 power minus 3 gram equivalents of the substance will get deposited or liberated. So 10 power minus 3 means it is equal to 0.001 gram equivalent. So 0.001, that is 10 power minus 3 gram equivalents. Okay. Next, electrolysis can be used to determine atomic mass. A current of 0.55 amperes deposits 0.55 grams of certain metal in 100 minutes. Calculate the atomic mass of the metal Now, given current is 0.55 amperes, okay? Mass of the substance is 0.55 grams, and they are saying the time is 100 minutes. 100 minutes, and they want atomic mass of the metal if N is equal to 3. So they want atomic weight of the metal is how much? First of all, to find out atomic weight, we need to calculate equivalent weight. Then only you can get the atomic weight. Okay? What is the formula I need to use here? Mass is equal to Faraday's first law, EIT by 96,500. By using this formula, first I will calculate equivalent weight. After calculating the equivalent weight, you can calculate atomic weight. Okay? So, let me calculate equivalent weight first. So, mass, I will write as equivalent weight is equal to M into 96,500 divided by I into T. Right or not? Yes. Then equivalent weight is equal to mass is 0.55 into 96,500 divided by I is 0.55 into time is 100 minutes. 100 minutes means 100 into 60 seconds. 100 into 60 seconds. Now, equivalent mass is equal to this and this can cancel. Okay? Then these two zeros I am cancelling. Then that means it is 965 divided by 60. Okay? 965 divided by 60. If 2 I will take, okay, it will become 120. So 60 into, if I take this 60 into 10, 600, it is 900, that means 60 into, let me take this one, then 0, this is 6 5, this is 0, this is 6, 0 0, 6 7 8 9. So that means if you take 15 times, then this is 900. Right up? Because 60 to 15 is I am doing. Okay, this is 0, this is 6 5 30, this is 0, this is 6, that is 900. Okay? 900 means again what can happen here? 65 remaining. 65 remaining means you take 0 and you take this is 10. Okay? Then it is 600. Okay? 600. So 600 that will become again 50. So it is approximately 15.1 ampere. Or 15 also you can consider. No. Roughly we have taken this. Roughly I am taking this 15.1. Then what is the equivalent weight formula? Equivalent weight is equal to atomic weight divided by N. Right or not? Valency. Atomic weight by valency. N. It is given 3. Equivalent weight is 15.1. That means now atomic weight should be equal to 15 into 3 now. Okay? So 15.1 or 15 I am taking. So 15 into 3 means 3 by 15, 3, 4, 45. Okay? It is 45. Now since I have taken all these values roughly, so let me take this is 15.1, then it will become 45.3. Okay? 45.3. But this question, this particularly calculation if I do exactly, here it will be more than 15.6 or something like that. If you do the exact calculation, then let me, because the option exact value we need here, so I am doing once again this calculation. Let me take this time this one as 6 only. Okay, 6 I will do, because 60 can be written as 6 into 10. Let me take first this 6 division, it is easy to calculate, then I will multiply with 10. Okay, right. This is 6 I am taking back. Okay, this is okay, 6 once it is 6, then 3 and 6, then it is 6 it is 36, 5 carried. Okay, then it is a pointer, it is 0, then 6 into so 16 pointer, you will get somewhere around 6 5, okay, 16.7, roughly you will get 16.7, 16.7, okay, and divided again by that 10, so that is approximately, this is coming around equivalent weight is equal to atomic weight by n. So roughly calculating this, so 16 point, that means you get then into 3 you do, then that is 16, okay, so approximately you will get 48.25 as the answer. Okay, so it will be around 48. So you do exactly the calculator, then the decimal points also we can count, and exactly you will get around 48. Okay, right. Next, 108 grams fairly concentrated solution of AgNO3 is electrolyzed using 0.1 Faraday of electricity. Weight of the resultant solution is, okay, they are saying that 108 grams concentration solution of AgNO3 is electrolyzed using 0.1 Faraday current, then the weight of the resulting solution will be, okay, basically 1 Faraday, if you take it is silver nitrate solution, let me take like this, silver nitrate means silver is plus 1, then that is this is converted to silver metal, Ag plus electron, means 1 mole of electron, 1 mole of silver deposited. That means 1 Faraday can deposit 108 grams, of silver. But in the question it is 0.1. 0.1 Faraday can deposit how much? Cross multiply. That means 0.1 means that is 10.8 grams. Okay. 10.8 grams of the metal is deposited. We want weight of the resulting solution. Means out of 108, initially 108 grams you taken. Out of the 10.8 removed. Okay, 10.8 is removed. 10.8 is removed. Then, if 10.8 is removed, then this is similar to like it is 2. Okay, and this will be 7 and it will be 9. That means 97.2. That means it can be approximately, you can take it 10.8. 10.8, this is 2, this is 7. Okay. Right. You can take it 96.4. Okay, approximate value it is 96.4. Next question. When 0.1 mole of MnO4 2 minus is oxidized, the quantity of electricity required to completely oxidize MnO4 2 minus to MnO4. Now look at this question. MnO4 minus 2 is getting oxidized to MnO4 minus 2. You know that here manganese oxidation state is x minus 8 is equal to minus 2 because 1 oxide minus 2 before minus 8 means x will be plus 6. Here x will be equal to x minus 8 is equal to minus 1, x is equal to plus 7. Plus that means MnO4 2 minus converted to MnO4 minus means how many change in units of oxidation? 1 electron. Okay, so plus 6 to plus 7 means losing it is 1 electron. 1 electron change means 1 Faraday. Okay, 1 mole. 1 mole of electrons. 1 mole of electrons means 1 Faraday change. 1 Faraday charge is involved. 1 Faraday charge is involved in completely oxidizing MnO4 minus 2 to MnO4 minus. 1 Faraday charge is equal to how many coulombs? You know that 1 Faraday charge, okay, sorry, here it is 0.1 moles they have taken. Okay, let me take like this. 1 mole of MnO4 2 minus oxidation requires 1 Faraday charge. But in the question 0.1 mole is taken. So 0.1 mole oxidation requires how much charge? Cross multiply. The charge will be equal to 0.1 Faraday. 0.1 Faraday. 0.1 Faraday means 0.1 into 96,500 coulombs because the options are given in coulombs. That means 9650 coulombs is the answer. Because 0.1 means by 10 is. So 10 cancel. So 9650 coulombs is the answer. 9650 coulombs. This is option C. 9650 coulombs is the answer. Okay. Thank you for now. We'll continue in next class.